Hey guys, Rock and Robbo back with some more Hero Colosseum. This time I am using a new deck. It's kind of my sort of a back row deck. Missing few, of course, I didn't put him in for this, but basically the idea of this is to use blue Vegito and Kid Buu to kill anything that's sitting in the back line. So that was the plan with this deck. So yeah. I've got 3 battles for you here, sort of a longer video just to make up for the other ones recently which haven't been chatting much about the game itself. So yeah, 3 good games coming up for you as well. I want to explain why this Monday I didn't record, because stream. I did say that I would try and make Monday nights a streaming night, and I didn't this week, and I apologise for that. The reason being, on Monday morning, I was looking through my comments for videos, and I found a comment. There was a new comment on there accusing me of stealing a deck in one of my videos from Mug the Dude, which I found very, very insulting. I investigated myself. I found that my video had been done a week earlier, as the person soon did, and that comment was soon removed by the person. But it really annoyed me, and it put me in a really shitty mood for the day, so I didn't really want that to be reflected in a stream, which is why I didn't stream on Monday. I really wanted to. I was looking forward to doing it. The next stream will actually be tomorrow on YouTube, so look out for that in the evening, providing I don't get another shitty comment. But that really insulted me, and it really hurt me that somebody would actually accuse me of stealing a deck from someone else. I would never do that. I would never steal it. I might use a deck like that, and I would give full credit to whoever had done it first if I knew of it, but I would never ever steal a deck, and it just really, really annoyed me that somebody accused me of that, so that's why I didn't stream, and I apologise for that. I know it probably seems a bit stupid that I let something so really quite silly bug me like that, but there's just some things that really get to me, and that did. And like I say, I'm sorry that I didn't get to keep my promise and stream on the Monday, but I will do tomorrow. So anyway, enough with that. I'll go back to this deck. So my idea was that a lot of people are running, as you're seeing here, defense decks again, and usually putting a heavy hitter in the back line. So taking blue Vegito and Kid Buu meant that I would probably be able to kill whatever's in the back line. Of course, today, in this first one, I'm against a Super Saiyan 4 Goku, so that was never going to happen, unfortunately. And Kid Buu is now dead. So it's not a particularly good start. Vegito's Vegito's pretty banged up, and I've lost Kid Buu. I put this down because Trunks is going to make me take 30% less damage to my master, so I could take that. It would give me the ability to take out Vados as well. So that was the main thing for this turn, getting rid of Vados. Videl going over there, it was just so that I could keep her alive for another turn. Because you don't really want to lose your Videl unless you have to, especially this early in a match. But yeah, we outspeed again, so second skills for them, but that won't save Vados. She's going to die. She's got both Trunks and Vegito hitting her. But that right there, that amount of damage actually goes to show just how much Vados's lower into the attack does. I only just managed to kill her with Vegito and Trunks, so... But that's dead, that's a big problem out of the way. And from this point I was pretty confident my master's going to take an absolute battering here from Goku and Piccolo, even with Trunks. That's still going to be sort of like about an 8,000–9,000 health loss. 7.5 with that, about 8 3/4, so it's kind of annoying. Actually no, a bit more than that. So yeah, there we go. Actually I was about right there. 8.5, 8 3/4, somewhere around there. So that actually put me in a pretty good looking position. I knew I had to take out the Piccolo this turn ideally, so or did I want to do that? No, I locked him. I wanted to lock him in place till I assumed he was going to throw sort of something else down. So I wanted to lock the two down the middle, because again, I knew that he couldn't kill my master this turn, even with counterattacks from both Piccolo and Goku, if he left them there, so this was a safe play. Plus, because Vegito is now at less than half health, he is hitting their master, ignoring Piccolo's defense boosts. So that's another good advantage of Blue Vegito and what he does for this deck. Obviously, I outspeed again massively. No surprise there. Thanks to Swimsuit 18. This gives me a good play because it means next turn I know that there will be Goku and Piccolo down the middle, so I can sort of plan for that. Swimsuit 18 is really an underrated figure in my opinion. I mean, people rate her, but she doesn't get used very much, and the ability to just freeze your opponent's board like that is pretty damn powerful. I'm actually considering a deck involving an 01 skill, Android 18, sort of in a swimsuit version, because she hits pretty hard, and she's going to go first, so, and like I say, she'll lock down the opponent for the first turn, so it could be quite interesting. But Vegito does a fair amount of damage there. I'm going to be quite far behind in health, but it's no real big deal at the minute. I'm not particularly worried, provided I still have enough health. I can still make a stand. So yeah, he gets the counter attack here. It leaves me very vulnerable on health. Sort of, if his Vegito, say, hits my master, there's not much I can do to stop it. So I know I had to take out the Piccolo this turn, and I had to kind of take a risk and hope that that I could live, because I was a bit worried that he'd throw the Vegito down and wipe me out. So I was thinking about going one across the board, but I was pretty sure that Videl might not have enough, so I went with that. It was a 50-50 chance. If he went the other, if he put Vegito down, which is what I was expecting him to do, then I might have lost, but he didn't, so it gave me a free hit on his master and near enough guaranteed me the win. So easily outspeed. Piccolo's dead. Unfortunately, Android 18 will die as well. Another deck, I've actually got another deck idea, and it's using, I'm not sure how to word it really, good figures, but the worst version of good figures. So look out for that. So everybody knows there's certain figures that have got a really good version, and the other versions, not so good. So the deck will have those versions that people don't think are as good. Should be fun. It could work quite well. It's kind of risky, but I did actually need to put them both down, because if I hadn't done, Piccolo would have lived. So I made a good call there. Do another 4,000 with Vegito. That's not really the main thing at the minute. It was just getting more damage down. I've got my ultimate now, so I can throw future Trunks down and he will outspeed, because my one has, I think he's got 5 or 6 points into his speed stat now. And I'm pretty sure my opponent's one didn't, so I'm going to win the speed tie, provided that I get a decent roll. So 3v3. My figures are actually pretty banged up. I mean, his Goku's taking some damage, but oh, I didn't have my ultimate because he had an ultimate gauge down. Okay, I put one across the line to hopefully counter his. So I can't remember how he went now. Oh, he that was GG, yeah. I'd love to say that I put Vegito down there deliberately, but it was only because I wanted to cover each lane, and that was sort of like the best way to do it. So yeah, and I even got the Spirit Bomb to just top it all off. Oh dear, that's unfortunate. Like I say, I wish I could say it was tactical and I put that Vegito down there knowing that he'd do that, but no. I just wanted to put one across the board. So we outspeed. I'm going to kill all 3 of his figures right here. And GG to my opponent. This was quite a fun game. It was a new opponent as well. FV, I can't off the top of my head remember what his gamer tag was, but we'll give him a shout out once this match is over, because it was a good game. And it was a high level opponent that I'd never played before. There seems to be a lot of the higher ones popping up again now. So whether they've heard something or I don't know, but hey, it's cool to see some of the big players coming out. just in time for hopefully the tournament that will be run. So there can be more people who'll kick my ass. So, yeah. Vegito finishes that off, and GG my opponent. So, that was a good game. A lot of fun. Big shout out to my opponent. Messias was that, 009? But, let's get into the next game. Right. Here I am against Demon Rower, one of the best players in the game, I believe. He has kicked my ass more than almost anyone else. Probably Son Santana's the only one who's kicked my ass more than him. So, yeah. I was not too confident going into this, especially when I saw... you see the Vegito, you see the future Gohan, you see the Videl. I was like, oh my god, this is not going to go well. So, I put Kid Buu down the middle, expecting the Videl in the back row. My Videl at the back, and Vegito down the side to... hopefully, possibly get a double up. He's strong enough defensively and sort of with his health to survive getting hit by most things. So, I should be pretty alright. Demon actually waved to me there and bowed. I forgot to. I apologise. I have just shown no respect that I should have done to a great player. So, but yeah, major shout out to Demon Rower. He's such a good player. Oh, I changed my mind. Oh, I wanted to outspeed and lock his figures in place. Okay. Right, so his Videl is going to die. Probably. I'm going to get a hit on his master and he's going to get 2 hits on mine. This does leave me in a good position for next turn though, because I can throw the Vegito down and I get outspared. That's not good. I took the risk on the 290 there. I could have tried for 300, but it wouldn't have mattered. I was outspared quite easily, so... he's going to do quite a bit of damage to me here, because he's got Future Gohan, who has about 5,000, and Android 18, who has about the same, so they're going to take quite a fair bit of health off me. And it's all going to come down to Videl, really. If I can get her killed, then we should be okay. So he gets the counter attack there. That's going to be about, yeah, nigh on 15k damage between the two of them. So that's not a great start, to be honest. I was pretty worried. I just survived, but the dreaded counter attack rears its head. So that is Kid Buu gone. So I'm a bit annoyed by that, and I'm just hoping that Videl has enough to take out Demon's Videl, although I'm not confident because she only just struggled to take out my Kid Buu. So, but here goes Videl, goes for the knee crotch, and I luckily get the counter attack to take his Videl out, and that's a big moment in this game. When you have a Videl and your opponent does, if you can get rid of their Videl, it puts you at such a big advantage. Because now I'm reducing his speed by 30% and he's not doing the same to me, so it gives me a good advantage, especially when both teams are using kind of speedier decks. So there was only one real play to put this turn. It was Vegito down the right here. I'm going to outspeed simply because of my Videl. Without the Videl, he'd have been much faster than me, and Vegito probably would have died. He's quite bulky, but not bulky enough to take on those two, I don't think. So I just outspeed, thanks to Videl. I decided to take the 290, and that's just enough to make sure that I outspeed. So that's a triple kill for me, I believe, because he's got the lower health version of Vegito. So yeah, that's going to be 3 nice kills for me. This game was all about luck, really. If I hadn't got the counter attack with my Videl, then I wouldn't have won. I'd have lost this game quite easily. But I did, luckily. So you know, that's this game in a nutshell. Vegito there goes and wipes them both out. Gotta say, have a lot of love for Blue Vegito at the minute. He's doing some good work for me in decks. So. But he's just left with his Champa now. I believe I take everything out. I wanted Future Trunks to get all the glory, I think. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, I know what it was. I was paranoid that somehow I wouldn't be able to kill his master, and that if Champa went on the right place, he would be able to kill me if I didn't put Trunks down. So I went with that. I outspeed, but he's got the low health version of Champa, so Android 18 will be enough on our own to take out Champa. And GG Demon, big shout out to Demon Rower. He is so damn good at this game. I've only beaten him twice, I think, now, so yeah. He is awesome. He's up there with Son Santana. Great player. I want to play him again because I love getting beaten. But shout out to him, and we'll have ourselves a third game. And we'll go on to it right now. And for our third match, we're against Google 0858. Level 82. I'm not sure if I've played him before. I feel like I have. Because Yorin looks familiar. So we've got Godku, Ultra Instinct Goku, Piccolo, Whis, and Future Trunks as his 01 skill user. So the Piccolo's going down the middle, and I'm assuming that the Ultra Instinct Goku is going to sit just behind him. So I throw the Kid Buu down there, Videl, and I put Vegito there on the right, predicting possibly one behind Whis. He does. Unfortunately, it is Godku who has quite a lot of health. So I'm not that likely to be able to wipe out the Godku here. I easily outspeed because he's going for up second skills, so that's no big deal there. My Vegito is dead. I'm not sure if I'm going to have the power to kill that Piccolo either with that Whis down, so it's not looking good on the first turn here. Because Videl's only going to do a couple thousand. Yeah, there we go. Even with the counter-attack, it's not going to be enough to make Kid Buu be able to take him down. So that's only going to add about another 1,000 on. 1,035. Which means that Kid Buu would need to do 5,000 on his own. It's not going to happen. Yeah, see. Not even with a counter-attack, so Vegito's going to do a fair bit of damage here. About 3,000, that's not too bad, but obviously he's going to get blown away now because that's Godku, so I actually got a little unlucky there and he got a counter-attack, but that sort of evens up the one I got on Piccolo, so bit annoying because that means I'm going to take a hit from Whis, who hits reasonably hard. This doesn't kill my Kid Buu, which is actually one of the things that's I'm quite grateful for in this game, because it means he'll probably get a kill next turn. He gets the counter-attack here, which is a little annoying though, which leads to a little bit more damage. So that is annoying, but it's the nature of this game with all the RNG in it. So I've taken a bit of damage to my master there. I know I can't leave that flank open really, because if I do, I will have Godku and Whis hit me, and I can't afford that to happen. So I throw Android 18 over there to sacrifice herself, basically, because she's not even going to be able to kill Whis, unfortunately. So she's unfortunately the sacrifice there. She will be blown away by Goku, and then Whis will hit my master again. But there's nothing I can do to stop that, really. It does mean that I will kill the Piccolo though, and hopefully Kid Buu will get the kill, so that'll boost his attack by another 1,000. And Android 18 going down does mean that next turn the Whis and Godku will be frozen in place. So I can at least try and work around that a little bit. So we get the counter attack there, and that's going to help. That means the next time I attack Whis, he will die. Godku is still sitting around though, so that makes him dangerous. But do I get the counter attack? No, I didn't really want it, because now Kid Buu gets the kill instead, which boosts his attack by 1,000. So that's making Kid Buu quite a formidable force. Here we see Goku blow away Android 18 with 8,700. Jesus, Godku is such a good figure. He really is. Especially that version of him. Spoiler, he is one of the ones that will be in my good figures, but the bad versions of. That feels like a bit of a bad way to say it, because they're not necessarily the bad versions, they're just not as good. So I run this, I've got to protect my master again from getting hit by Goku, and I want to keep Trunks alive so that I've got my 01 skill user there. So I actually get rid of Ultra Instinct Goku this turn, which is quite a boost. Whis will die, which will leave... It'll be funny, it's going to be 2 versus 2. Our O1 skill user and one other figure. So, once again, I outspeed. That means death for the Ultra Instinct Goku, which is pretty good for me. He was the one annoyance, really, because again, I know my future Trunks is... I started him really well. I think I put 1 into his attack. I've just looked at him. I think I've put 1 or 2 into his attack and the rest went into speed. I didn't know I'd gotten that many copies of him. So, it was a little annoying that Ultra Instinct Goku survived that, but I did look on the side of, well, Kid Boo's going to get another boost to his attack. So, at this point, Kid Boo's got quite a bit of power on his side. He's well over 8,000 attack at this point, so... Unfortunately, Videl has now been killed by Goku as well, who has proceeded to take down 3 of my figures on his own. Like, Goku has just been a monster for them. So we both have our ultimate gauges, so there's only one other obvious choice. We both throw our Trunkses down the middle, and we hope to win the speed tie. And that's all we can do, really. So my Trunks outspeeds his, so... It's pretty obvious. It all comes down to a speed tie. Who wins this? So I've just got to hope that I get the right number, because we've both got the exact same stuff on our figures. So Spirit Bomb, not really important, because this turn decides it. Whoever wins this speed roll wins the game. And unfortunately, I have crap sets of speeds. So 190 was the best I got. So I actually went for the 180. Luckily, he got the same set of speeds. So I actually got lucky for once in that aspect, and because of that I outspeed, I will kill his future Trunks, and we will be able to finish off his master next turn, as he only has 9,900 left after Trunks did his damage. I can just throw Trunks back down again. I wasn't sure if he'd go down the middle or whether he'd go in the back, so I just left it down the middle. I knew I'd outspeed, and because Trunks has well over 11,000 attack when I use this, in fact I think he's got over 12,000 when I use him as an O1 skiller, so he's got more than enough attack to blow away Google. But good game, really enjoyed it. It was a nice challenge. 3 good games there. Hope you enjoyed them. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe for more of my Hero Colosseum videos, and don't forget to hit that bell icon so you get notifications of when I upload, because I'll probably get lost in your subscription feed otherwise. And shout out once again to my 3 opponents for some great games, and I hope I will play them all again. So thank you all one more time, and I will see you all next time.